No. So, yeah, welcome. We are going to be doing a little bit of Mythic Plus on WoW today to start out. And then after that, there is an achievement to get the mount Jani, which I had totally forgotten about. It came out at like a weird time when I was playing. You can actually get Jani as a mount, and I absolutely need to have this, but it is one of the most ridiculous achievement hunts that you have to do to be able to get this. Because, like, this mount, I think you end up collecting, like, several other, like, achievement mounts during the process, too. So, it takes a very long time, and it goes through, like, the Battle for Azeroth achievements, which is quite a few expansions ago at this point. Because we had BFA, and then we had Shadowlands, and we had Dragonflight, and now we're in the War Within, so we have to go all the way back to the BFA ones to get this. And they released this after BFA ended. I don't actually know when they released this, but it was quite a while ago. And see when they added this. Let's see. I can't actually tell. So the tough thing is, after moving to Germany, I don't know what order the dates are anymore. Like if it says 2025-01-08, I don't know if that is January 8th or August 1st. I just don't know anymore. It says patch 11.0.7. That was in the War Within, right? We're in 11? 11 is the War Within patches? So yeah, like several expansions back, they decided to add this achievement in for Jani. So I'll be doing that after we run this Tazavish. I'm Solia's Gambit. I don't think I've do Solia's Gambit? I feel like I've only done streets so far. I'm not sure. Alright, I'm gonna make Drez the leader. Because he's better at making groups. I don't know what's a reasonable group comp for Mythic Plus. I'm gonna do this group and we're gonna have like one interrupt in the entire group, no B-res, no bloodlust, and the worst characters in the game probably. I'll give you one. Here's your key. Oh, I forgot to... Yeah, I put in these orders, but then forgot to actually ask the person to go do them. So I got all my stuff sent back for PvP from yesterday. I kind of figured he would grab it because a lot of people were asking for crafts, but I guess nobody asked for anything for jewel crafting. Yeah, I don't think I've done Solia's Gambit yet. I don't remember... Yeah, I did streets before. What the hell is Solia's Gambit? What is there? Oh no. It's that one? With the fucking folktale guy? Oh god. That's like the worst one. Oh, I hate this dungeon. Do we have to do like the weird console shit in there and everything? Oh god. No, we're not gonna... I wanted to turn this 9 into a 10, but I don't know. I'm definitely gonna mess this up. Hillbrand. Vault purifiers aid Hillbrand with empowered defense. Lock out security panels during sanitizing cycle. Players must acquire bypass codes and input them into the correct security panels. Oh, everyone can see it. You used to have to have like a fucking week or something, or you'd actually have to like be in voice chat to get the symbols. Okay. Yeah, it used to be a lot more convoluted, like you actually had to, it was like difficult to know where you needed to actually take your rune. With the dragon, we stack in the back, right against the wall, and move clockwise along the wall when fire comes out. At the very least, if I brick the key, it's just my own key, but that does kind of give me a problem of not having a 10 for the week. I would like to Mythic raid with my guild, but to Mythic raid with them, they are requiring that I do a +10 every week. At least one +10 every week to be able to raid with them. I really don't like that I have to do a completely different type of content to do the content that I want to do. Like, it's really annoying. Like, I know that, like, people do PvE get really pissed off when they have to do PvP to get like their good gear. Like that happened in Shadowlands. We had like some of the best turnout ever. It was like one of the best times to PvP ever because there was actually like so many people playing in PvP because the PvEers actually had to do it too. But and then it's also the other way, like it sucks if PvPers have to go do the PvE content to get the gear they need for just completely different things. And like, yeah, Mythic Plus and rating, they're both in plus, but I have like a dedicated team to raid with. I don't necessarily have a dedicated team to do M plus with. Like, this is all pugs, except for one person. That was not a very good time. But yeah, I kind of have to because like before you would do the raid to get the gear, right? Like the whole thing was, yeah, you tried to get the best gear you could before the raid, but then the raid had the best gear in the game, and that's basically why you raided, is you wanted the cool, good gear from the raid. And now it's like the raid gives you worse gear than just doing Mythic Plus does. You're just doing the raiding for like the challenge of it, or because you just want to play with your guild or your friends or whatever, or get the achievements from the raid, but you're really not really getting any gear from raid because I think I spent like 10 hours raiding the first week and didn't get a single drop. Like, how have I spent 10 hours in a raid and I've gotten nothing? Like, I don't understand, like, between all my different characters. So, it was tough. Not a huge fan of the need to do Mythic Plus to do other stuff. I feel like, for me, Mythic Plus is way more stressful than raiding. It's timed. I don't like the timer aspect of it. I guess so, like, in some essence, raiding is timed and that there's, like, an enrage timer, but, like, there's just something, like, psychological about actually seeing a timer on your screen. It's just very different. And also, the culture of it and the way that people play in M+ is just really rotten. Like, if you do the first poll and you wipe, like that's it. Like you just spent all that time forming your group and it's already done already. Like everybody's already like, fuck all of you, I hate all of you, and they move on. That's not really what I'm looking for. Whereas like with raids, it's expected that you pull the boss and immediately wipe. Oh my god. Oh my god. What did you bring in here? Revendra. I really like this time ways though. These look really cool. This was a really cool addition. There's something good that they did. This one? Are we inside now? It just looks identical, so I can't tell when I'm like inside or outside. It's so trippy. You're like, alright, go to do the dungeon and then I'm in the same place again. In another dimension. Alright, do I have any food? Maybe this? I don't know, whatever. I have to change my spec real. You're doing and plus. Who should I PI? What is this? I gotta make a macro real quick. Target him. I was gonna give it to the paladin, but I hit his name, so that's not happening. Okay.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The double loading screen there. Oh god, this is scary. I hate this dungeon. Oh my god. Yeah, it definitely looks like they might want to last there.
Watch your step. 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 Watch your step.
Okay. Oh, how did he die? Did he stand in something? I feel like he stood in something. I was like, oh, we got through that unscathed. No, the paladin just dies without bubbling. Very nice. I feel like he just stood in something, to be honest, though.
Attack totem. Watch your step.
See?
Watch your step.
Unfortunately, having two void torrents is still not nearly enough for how big these packs are, or the shadow crashes. I mean, not enough. It only had 6 targets. You got these stupid fish stick things.
Attack totem. Watch your step. Watch your step. Attack totem. Watch your step.
My emissary brings you power. Take it.
Watch your step. Watch your step.
Oh, is that scary?
Watch your step.
What is the Void Emissary? I don't know what that is or how to handle that. I've never seen that.
Watch your step. Watch your step.
Kill it for a buff. Okay. It looked like it had a big shield on it, so I tried to dispel it, but it didn't do anything. No, yeah.
Attack totem. Watch attack your step. Totem.
Ooh. The fuck was that? No, like, look by a melee.
Attack totem. Watch your step.
Over there. Okay, I see the emissary this time. I will attempt to kill it. Okay, I killed it this time. Got
Watch
it.
your step.
Yeah, I've never seen that before. I don't think I've ever had that fix. I'm zooming.
Watch your step. Run.
Okay. I'm gonna do it again.
Watch your step. Watch your step. Run. Watch your step.
A willing sacrifice has been prepared.
Watch your step.
He was like facing the other way and did the crash in the other direction. That was interesting.
Watch your step. Watch your step.
See how your wisdom fares against the might of the Titans.
Oh, there's a bunch of RP here. That's cool. I'll wait until my void torrent wears off. My void form.
Shockwave.
He's a big shot. This should be a little bit closer. If I can dodge that.
Special coming.
Okay, and then come in and goes back here. Oh, okay, yeah, that's easy. That used to be so difficult back in when it originally came out. Like, I think only the person on the console used to be able to see what it was. Like, where to put them, which is so stupid.
Shockwave. Shockwave. Special coming.
The same spot.
Target you. Shockwave.
Alright. So, that's pretty good so far. We just had the one death. I think he just stood in something by accident. So I think he just got like one shot.
Taxing journey, but our path remains true.
I hate this next boss. That one's not nearly as bad as I remember. Like that, I feel like that used to be a big problem, but not anymore.
Interrupt. Watch your step.
Me?
You have a talent for acquiring intriguing artifacts. This was found among the
Yeah, this boss is shit, and I'm pretty sure that I've seen a lot of people talking about how this boss is shit. And like nobody could beat it. I don't know if they nerfed it at all though. I feel like maybe they nerfed it a bit.
Watch your step. Watch your step. Watch your step. Watch your step. Interrupt.
Definitely gotta interrupt those bolts. Those shits hurt.
Watch your step.
The downside to being a shadow priest with a long ass cooldown on my interrupt. You have to give up so much to be able to get a stun.
Watch your step. Watch your step. Watch your step.
Let's see how bad this guy is. I don't remember this being a fun boss to do. Okay, running over here. How far over? Like directly in front of him? Okay. Yeah, this is an interesting strategy. We definitely never did it this way before. It seems like it's working out good. We lost it.
Target you.
Anchor shot, what the fuck does that do? I got one shot. Didn't know where to move. It's not on.
Target you.
Okay, yeah, let me just reset. Alright, I think I got it now. And the little fires go away so you can just come back again. Very nice job. I did shit, but everybody else did good. Oh, it still anchor shots you after. That's interesting. Like, I'm still in combat and can't leave. Yeah, this boss. They're like, this boss is cringe, and yes, it is. Okay. Oh, it doesn't work on him.
Watch your
Oh, okay, the drifting star, remember that? Not done.
target change.
Pulsing star things come out. Kill those.
Must you hound my every step? You cannot control this power. The artifact belongs in a museum. Only the withered and dead belong in museums. Like your cartel. Your cartel has dissolved into dust. I choose to lead mine to glory.
Ooh. I don't have enough kicks for that. I already have my kick on cooldown.
My innocent brings you power. Take it.
Interrupt. Interrupt.
Yeah, he should not have done that. We don't have enough kicks for it. Damn, I don't think we're gonna get the 10 on this one. We've wiped so many times there. That unstable rift, right? The shadows overhead keep scaring me that I pulled something. All the ships flying around.
Interrupt. 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 Watch your target change.
Also,
Watch your
hello.
watch your
Ooh.
target change. Watch your
I will unmake you.
Jesus Christ, I'm nowhere near that.
ads coming.
These pests.
Special coming.
Why are we standing over here? Why are we still over here? Do I go in
Special
this?
coming.
I think I touched it. I think I was supposed to touch it.
Special coming. Ads coming.
My emissary.
Special coming.
Take it.
Special coming.
What do we do now?
This power.
What are these stars? Oh, do I break the star? I vaguely remember breaking the star. Oh my god, I should full health again.
Dare you hinder me?
Watch way.
Did we break another one? Oh no, they explode after. I'm sorry. Sorry about that. I thought we were breaking them again. Oh god. No, they just break me afterwards.
Watch your step. Watch way.
Creation. At my command. I have already forgotten you. A willing sacrifice. Bow before cartels sow.
Special coming.
And be extinguished. You are nothing.
I don't know what happened there. Did somebody miss a star or something?
Watch your step.
Creation. But
I did.
I have already forgotten.
I think somebody missed the star.
I will unmake you.
Ads coming. Special coming. Special coming. Special coming. Ads coming. Special coming. Special coming.
This power is vast.
Special coming.
For cartels soul. You are nothing. How dare you hinder me?
Which way?
At my command. The realms. I can feel them all.
Watch your step.
Creation. At my command.
Which way?
Creation. At my command. Bow before cartels soul.
Special
Oppose me
coming.
and be extinguished. How dare you hinder me?
Watch your step.
Creation. At my command. The realms. I can feel them all.
Which way?
The first ones. Mine to control.
Watch your step.
Creation. At my command. My God.
Man, that was a real tight timer. We got it though.
The first ones.
Ooh,
These artifacts for good reason. They are not meant for us. I am grateful our paths crossed, War Walker.
Ooh, I got Celia's secret technique. I think that's good. Pretty sure that's a good one. I remember it being a good one historically. Everybody wanted that. Let's see. Oh, I didn't actually look. Oh, yeah, hey, how's it going? Yeah, that was so close. I was like, ugh. We had like a wipe right before, like a full wipe on that boss. Somebody missed their star. No, definitely need. Alright, let's slot trinket. Here. How's it going, Gojo? Yeah, secret technique is a B tier trinket, really? I guess I'll have to sim it. I'll do a sim. It's hard to tell because I think this lash is a decent trinket that I have already. I don't think it's a good one. The D tier trinket. So Celia should in theory be better. And I know you're like, oh, well, there's a champion one. But the thing is, I just got these Void Glass Chris here, which has a... I've never seen this before. I don't remember ever happening before. The weapon actually, there's some other options too, has a bonus, like a set bonus with this trinket. So when I'm DPSing, you don't really see it here. When I was raiding, it was like maybe my 5th highest damage was the Void Glass that was coming from the, I guess, the set bonus of the Void Glass weapon combined with this champion level trinket. Oh, you're doing M plus keys too? What are you up to in IO so far this season? I'm being forced to do it for raid again. They're like, you better do your 10 keys every week. I'm like, yes, master. No, I don't know. I don't know if it can be traded. It doesn't say anything. It doesn't look like it's tradable. It's probably because it's hero tier, and I don't have 2 hero tier trinkets. Alright, I was trying to sim out. Let me sim real quick. Because I don't know if I need to change out my hero tier trinket or my champion tier trinket, which it's so weird when you get an item and you're like, this is a giant eye level upgrade, and you're like, it's not an upgrade. Like, I'm still wearing veteran ring because it sims higher than a champion tier ring that I have. Oh, you got warbound garbage. That sucks. You're up to 3460. Wow, I don't think I've ever been anywhere close to that. Replace your heroes with Celia. I'm thinking that I'm probably going to be replacing my hero tier trinket with the Celia's, just because of that set bonus, I think. And I think the Damantine Core is actually a good trinket for me. Like 7,000 trinkets. It was like every day I just logged in and got a different trinket. I just vendored like 6 different trinkets yesterday. That were all like champion tier trinkets. Where's Leah? Find Tokyo. Alright, so I got the 9 done. It wasn't as bad as I remembered, the dungeon. I mean, the dragon still fucking sucks. And I can see how bad that would be. Like, our tank was actually good, I feel like. Like, the one pull that we did was bad, but it was only bad because, like, we couldn't get the interrupts, really. I think if we had maybe, like, another melee, it might have went a little bit better for that pool, but we couldn't interrupt enough to keep the group wipe from going, and then we came back and kept wiping over and over, but I think overall he did a good job tanking. But that dragon fight looks like a pain in the ass to tank properly. But as far as being a DPS, it actually is significantly easier than I remember. I just didn't quite remember specifics, but now I got it. I know that feeling. I got so many rings and trinkets in my bags that I hold on to like a hoarder, because what if the, yeah, I'm always like, but what if it's better on, like later on, you know? Yeah, I do replace my hero tier trinket with the other one. I keep the champion tier one. That's so crazy to me. The 48,000 DPS loss to replace my champion tier with a hero tier trinket. That's so. But Solia's is better. Solia's is an upgrade. Oh, I have to use it? Oh, okay. I thought it was like during combat. It just gives him. Oh, that's really good because then I'm also giving stats to somebody else. So this is really good in like group content. Really. It's good for me and good for progression. Gonna find a haste buddy. And he can give me haste. Cool. My Delph poop bag trinket. I bet it's huge one day. Yeah, the Delve is just like a bunch of poop trinkets. I was like, oh man, I got a new trinket and it's leech. It gives me leech when I'm being attacked. That's exactly what I wanted. Rotten. Alright, let's Hearth from Tazavesh. Out of Taz. Wait, can you go through this portal? Am I just gonna die? What does this do? Into the void. Something tells me this isn't a real portal. Something tells me this is just death. Wait, what is that down there? Somebody did die down there. There's a skeleton. Do you see it? Hard to see through my shadow. Hold on. Who died down there? Did somebody jump out during the group? There should be a skeleton from somebody else's party there. Who the fuck jumped out of here during the fight? There's no way. Ain't no way. Yeah, I don't think that's a portal. Not a teleport. Oh, it was you! Who did this? Whoops. I was like, what dum-dum jumped through this portal? It was Triss. Yeah, not a portal. It's not on EU, it's on NA. You got the same. Well, because in Tazavesh, you go through a portal that looks exactly like that to get back to Dornogal. But in there, it's just a troll. You just die, you know? Oh, I had something to hand in up here. An elegy for a silent world. Go, Jari, fluent in German. Just finished my A1 class on Thursday. I was so proud of myself because I had to pick up a package today. For whatever reason, they delivered they said I wasn't at home, which always happens. They send me a delivery and they're like, you weren't home, and I'm like, I'm literally always home. So they always put it at a package center, and I'm like, okay, where did they deliver it to? They delivered it like 3 towns over from me, like nowhere near where I live, and I'm like, why would you deliver it so far from me? I have to go like halfway across the city, several towns over, to go pick this up. And all of the S-Bahns are down today. There's only 1 train running. And I had to pick it up from some like tailoring shop actually. And I went in and He asked me a whole bunch of shit in German. I was actually able to talk to him and understand him. Like, I couldn't talk very well, but, like, I understand what he was saying and at least, like, respond a little bit. I knew enough to, like, get the conversation going and get what I needed, and I was just happy that I actually knew things that he was saying. I was like, I learned some of these things in class. So, I was very, very happy about that. I feel good. But, I wanted to go to the teleporter, actually. You can definitely tell that it's like, it's getting into fall. Like, it feels cold today. Has it, like, cold fall feeling out there? The windy. I can't believe that skeleton was yours. That's so funny. Why is there so many dead people right here? Just finding skeletons everywhere. Like the fall wind has started. The leaves have started to change. It's Halloween now because there's just skeletons everywhere. Looks like they were trying something, you know, like they were trying something new between the races, and it just didn't work out. You know, they had a little one and a big one, and it was too much. They were trying to put the little one in the big one. Anyway, alright, let's have this question. Oh, my 10. 10 key. Halls of Atonement, okay. I've done Halls of Atonement like 10 million times, so it doesn't bother me to do it. I'm not like stressed out about like, oh my god, I don't know any mechanics. Where did you find this crystal? I can hear it in my head singing to me. You know what this is? If I'm right, this crystal is the essence of my world, Koresh. What? I've spent much of my capital preserving some bit of Koresh through the Ecodome project, but this? Do not wish to assume anything before verifying if it is true. Place down the shard and let's see what we can find. Why don't I have sound again? I don't ever have sound. It's just constantly not on. I'll have it and it just goes away. Okay. Came back. Alright, then we got the little birdies chirping and stuff. Imp crystal.
Caress the world soul.
Mm-hmm.
So diminished, but not beyond saving.
Oh wait, we just saved the world soul of Koresh? We're almost saved it? Like it exists? I can't believe it. What you found is going to change the future of Koresh, the future of my people. There's a site, Ecodome Aldani, which I've kept hidden. It is built on the remains of one of our most sacred places with a powerful connection to Koresh. This is the site of our greatest triumph of the project. This is the place where we can take the world soul's essence so it can survive. This is also the Ecodome where Soul Scribe and her Wastelanders are attacking. Whoa, what happened? I didn't even finish the storyline. I never figured out why they were attacking. Oh wait, no. Oh, started doing it. It was because Salhadar came back. And they're like, ah, shit, I guess I still work for you. I remember now. Clear the way for me one last time. For Koresh to survive, we need both the dome and the Soul Scribe intact. Following be cast on you, Faded the Devoured. I like the, so like for each expansion, behind the quest text, they have like parchment, like the parchment changes for each expansion. It looks pretty cool. I like it. Fate of the Devoured unlocks the Warband campsite. The Fate of the Devoured. Oh, you get a new campsite for doing this. Oh, so like when you have your login screen and you have the campsite, this will give you a new one for doing this. Yes, you can go build your base now. Yes. You may go back to Valheim. Thank you for your participation in healing me while I stood next to the things. I'm like, do I stand here still as it explodes? And then you're just like, oh my god, what is she doing?
I must stop Sword Tribe from
You can go back to your prison building. You can play that System of a Down song. We're trying to build a prison. That's you. Just put that on and go back to work. I did this boss earlier today and he like reset when he was almost dead. I was so pissed off. But I did it on my Demon Hunter and she actually got leather gear, which was kind of crazy. Normally when I do that boss, it just gives me gear that I don't want. I don't know why, but I'm kind of like a little bit excited for the new Demon Hunter spec. Like, I've always liked Demon Hunters, but I always felt like they weren't a real class because I only have 2 specs, so like, I didn't want to like main one because they only had 2 specs. I know that sounds kind of weird, but that's just how I felt. They felt incomplete only having 2 options. But now that they're gonna have a 3rd one, kinda interesting. And like I like Preservation and Devastation Evoker, and they're gonna be mid-range, kind of like that, but also melee still. So it seems pretty interesting. The only thing is though, is that is this the way that they're building it? It's gonna kind of be like a Surrender to Madness type of Shadow Priest, which they got rid of for a reason. Or, I guess kind of similar to like a Breath of Syndagosa thing, the way they had it before, where you were trying to extend something as long as possible. And they found that it was kind of like a polarizing way to design characters. Obviously some people really like that. Some people who are really good at the game, they can really do crazy stuff with that. But for everyone else, it can be kind of difficult. Yeah, I don't know. I've always really liked the Demon Hunter tank. Like Vengeance and Havoc. I like the DPS version of it. But it just felt weird only having 2 specs. And now that they'll have a 3rd, that's cool. And I really like the void flavor for the meat. It kind of makes them almost like a Shadow Priest a little bit. You know, they got like the void. I'm thinking maybe I'll play my Demon Hunter a bit. Kind of got me in the mood to play it. Not today, but in some of my downtime. Although I maybe will race change it to a Void Elf. I really like the Void Elves. The issue is that I do PvP and Night Elf is just, it's just the best race for PvP. Like just being able to stop damage with Shadow Meld is just crazy. You're like, oh, you're trying to cast a Shadow, or you're trying to cast a Chaos Bolt at me? Oh, just Shadow Meld. And if you didn't have it, you would have died, because you would have got hit by a fucking Chaos Bolt. So, it's really tough to make that choice if I want to turn it into a Void Elf or not. I do have a Blood Elf one too. My original one was a Blood Elf, but during the Mists of Pandaria remix, I made a Night Elf one. So I was like, I should really have Shadow Meld. I'm like, if I gotta lose Shadow Meld again? I might as well just play the Blood Elf one at that point. Really, I wish they had released it for Nightborn. Not because they have a better ratio either, but because I really like the Nightborn a lot. They said it doesn't make sense for them to be demon hunters right now for whatever reason. They're like, yeah, the Void Elves, like, you know, they're kind of ready to sacrifice it all. They're in a real tough spot. They have a rough life, and they're
Still
like,
casting.
the Nightborn aren't like that. So, Alliance get another version of Demon Hunter, but the Horde do not. It doesn't sound like it's like a hard thing, like they're never going to give it to another one. It's just, it sounds like they want there to be a story reason as to why one of the Horde races would get a Demon Hunter. Still sucks. So I'd rather put in the Horde, but
Breath incoming.
I haven't played a character as a Void Elf for a main in so long. I leveled up another priest that's a Void Elf. I do actually see a lot of priests using Void Elf in PvP for whatever reason. I feel like their racial is very difficult to use well. The one that like translocates them a little bit forward. And it feels a little less useful on melee classes than it does versus like a range class. He's in another retreat again. This boss takes so long
Still
to
casting.
Oy. Come on, die already. Can you give me anything? Nope. All that for, what did we get? 65 silver. I think it's a lot. Exactly what I wanted. 65 silver. That's a lot of gold just to activate 5 pylons. At least the good thing is like these world quests are usually pretty quick. They give like 900 gold almost. So.
The wastelanders drain our pylons of energy. The worst part is they never turn them back on. They need to be activated so our dome is powered.
I'm gonna deal with that. I hate that the fucking tentacles just randomly attack things that you're not in combat with. They really need to fix that. Because they've been, like, over the expansions, been very particular about changing everybody's abilities so they stop attacking things that they're not in combat with. Like, it took a really long time to get over my fear of pressing Halo because of how you would just fucking pull everything. Like, you had to be really careful about where you were standing. And the AoE on Halo is really far. Did it tell you? 46-yard radius. So it goes 46 yards out in every direction from you. It would just pull everything. So they changed it so it's only hitting things that you're in combat with now. You don't have to worry about that anymore, and I haven't had any issues with it. But I think it happened this patch. Because I don't remember this being an issue before this patch. When you Void Torrent, it summons tentacles or something. I think someone's tentacles, let's see. Doesn't tell me. Chance to spawn a void tendril. Okay. Here we go. Can we use this one? Chance to spawn void tendrils that channel mind flay or void lasher. The channel's mind sear at your target. Casting void torrent or void volleys always spawns one. So yeah, when you have a chance to do it on mind flay, and you do it on void torrent. So it spawns a little void tendril, and then it says it attacks your target, but it doesn't attack your target. It attacks anything that is red around it. Even if you're not in combat with it, it will attack anything. But I think it starts out hitting your target, but then it immediately just will hit something you're not targeting and not fighting. I don't remember this being an issue before. It is really fucking annoying. They don't know what the hell they're doing with Shadow Priest half the time, it doesn't seem like. Because they had another thing where we have Shadow Crash, right? You have aim version, or you have the targeted version, where one you have to actually aim where you want it to crash, and the other one just goes on your target. But they, for some reason, were like, oh yeah, you know what we should do? The aimed version, the one you have to like put on the ground yourself, if you don't have line of sight of the person, the dots won't go on them anymore. You have to have line of sight of them for the dots to go on them. I was like, that completely defeats the purpose of having to aim it. It's like, we want to aim it so that if somebody is behind this corner, we can still hit there, even though we don't have line of sight. Because it's difficult to hit. It means you miss sometimes. There's like skill involved with it. It's like a skill expression type of skill. You're like, you have to aim, hope it goes the right way, and actually hits your target after a certain amount of time. So the whole point of doing it, though, is that you could hit people around corners with it, and that was the trade-off, is that sometimes you would miss, but you could also hit people that weren't in line of sight. And they're like, yeah, so if you don't have line of sight, it doesn't put dots on them. And I was like, nobody would ever fucking take this talent then. There's no reason to take it. And everybody was really pissed off, so they reverted it. They were like, this is a bug. And I'm like, no, this is just how it should be. That's how it should work. I don't understand what they're doing sometimes. They just have people that, like, don't play these specs fixing them or something. Really weird behavior. Yeah, like, I think that just gave me 900 gold to just move the bars around for a second. That's crazy. Almost 1,000 gold. There was more gold ones. I do like that we can kind of just like teleport real quick with these things. I don't want to look like a broker. I have to remember to give these to Eddie again. Man, I don't have anybody online right now, so it's really weird because like I play in a guild that is a daytime guild, like an early morning raiding guild. But for me, it's not an early morning raiding guild because I'm not in America. So they're like on at really weird times, especially like on the weekends compared to when I am. Hey, Auntie Jerrymon, what's a World of Warcraft? The only place to be. How's it going? Let me just away real quick, all this junk in here. It always puts the worst things in first. So like, what is the most junkiest junk we can put in? Let's not put in like resources, let's put in the worst stuff. Some extra warbound stuff. Okay. Yeah. All right. So Jani, we want to get Johnny's trash pile. We need to have Jani. They are the best. I don't know if it's a boy or a girl. He, she, it, whatever. Need it. You don't ride Johnny, right? You turn into Johnny. Yeah, you literally, I think you turn into her. Because like every other one, like this one, look, it puts you on the mount. Also, I need this. Whatever this is, I don't have it, I want it. I don't know how to get this. Anyway, yeah, I don't think you ride it. I think you literally turn into Johnny. She's too tiny to like ride on. Okay. One of them is a dinosaur, yeah. Johnny's a little raptor. Or saurid. And she counts as a saurid. So, my name, Sam Heck, actually comes from this character, Johnny, because I started streaming, I think, like, during this expansion, or, like, right after it. But you're like, here be a son of me favor, and she just says heck 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 after. So she just does heck 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 all the time, or I don't know if it's a boy or girl. It's really hard to tell. But they just say heck 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 all the time. And it was super fun, and I loved it, so I put it in my name. I thought it was funny. And it's also very similar to the Horde Kek, like K-E-K. Yeah. There are a lot of dinosaurs. There are a lot of them. I got this one. Like a pteranodon type thing. It's pretty cool. You can't really see it because it's shadow form. I don't like how far away it puts your screen on this mount. That's really weird. Why does it zoom you out so far? That's strange. It happens for some of the mounts. Anything in the lore? Maybe. Well, she says it like. Let's say that. She'll say it like that. That's like part of her voice lines. But like way after the expansion, I think they released it this expansion. So like 3 expansions ago, this character, Jani, was like a quest giver. She's like a Loa. It's like a god. It's a trash Loa. The Loa of trash. So, they decided this expansion for some reason to release her as a mount, or him as a mount, whatever. But you have to do a crazy amount of stuff. You have to do like everything that existed for BFA, so it will take me a very long time to do it. But yeah, there's a lot of dinosaurs from BFA. BFA was there in like the jungle, basically. So there was a lot of dinosaurs. There's also a bunch from Miss Pandaria. Cobalt pterodax, rabosaurs, dire horns. This is actually pretty cool. This is just the Zandalaria troll one. I'm pretty sure I get this as part of it. So this is one of the achievements on an island that I'll have to get Johnny. But you also get the bee for it. Oh, I should have that, but he's 90,000 gold. I'm not spending that. Is a chair on it? A lot of them have like chairs on it. Oh, what is it called? It's like king something. This guy. I like this one a lot. You get like a throne basically on the raptor. He's like a mummy raptor. It's super cool. This guy. Trying to see the lighting in here. Here we go. Yeah, he's a really cool man. I like this one. But he does have like a whole throne on him. Oh, I forgot I got this guy. The time walking one. So this is the boss I just fought in Mythic Plus. One of the bosses is a pirate, like, fucking time dragon thing with one eye. So, he's pretty cool. I like his little jump. What's he do for a mount special? Yeah, he's fun. He's cool looking. I like that one. Yeah, there's a lot of raptors. The trolls just have raptors in general. You start out with raptors. The dragonfly ones are pretty cool too. Once you put like the armor and stuff on them, they were pretty neat. What were the other dinosaurs? I'm trying to remember. I don't like say dinosaur really. Yeah, they're all different raptors. This one was pretty cool too. This is one of the PvP raptors. I don't have all of them, but like I like the dinosaur one. I never got the archaeology one. I should go back and get that. This one too. But yeah, we're working on Jani. And this guy. Alright, so what do I have already? I will just show you guys what you gotta do. Make this a little bigger. Okay, so this is all the stuff we gotta do to be able to get Jani. So the Feral to Arms reward, and you have to complete the whole thing, which is all of these other achievements, which is a lot. And then you can do trash pile. Yeah, you transform into the Loa of Scavengers. It says himself, so it must be a guy. It's hard to tell when they talk. It kind of sounds like a girl, but... So while you're doing this achievement, you will have to complete I'm on an Island, which will give you this bee mount, the Honeyback Hive Mother. And then you have to do Undersea Usurper, which gives you the Snapback Scuddler, which I wanted anyway. So we'll see if I can get that. I'm pretty sure I did. It's hard to tell which character to do it on because, like, it does share progress. But if you're in the middle of doing one of the, like, free or sub achievements, it won't share that. It'll only share, like, achievements that you've already completed, not if you're like, I did half of the achievement on this person and half of the achievement on the other person. It doesn't, like, combine them. It's really hard for me to know which character to do it on because I had so many mains during BFA that I'm sure that I have, like, some progress towards everything, like, scattered among all of the characters that I had. But I'm pretty sure for this one, because this one's for Nazjatar, I did a lot of Nazjatar on my priest, like this priest. So she probably needs to do this one. Probably needs to be the one to do the Nazjatar stuff. I did a lot of world PvP. I was always out there doing the battle for Nazjatar, like, all day long. I was always fighting people. we always had like these big giant battles, and you would like fight back and forth up to the city, and then you'd get pushed back to your city, and you'd push back to theirs, and it was fun. It was a really good time. I'm sad that they like... After BFA, when we went into Shadowlands, like, World PvP didn't really exist anymore. The World PvP was when you went into the mall, you died. Like, they had to, like, change it because you would just get killed, like, immediately, so they had to make, like, a safety zone, because people would literally just make a raid and stand outside and wait for you to come in. So they changed it so that when you zoned into that area, you were, like, invisible for a while when you left the area, so that the raids couldn't kill you because you literally couldn't leave. It was so bad. Because there was no other, like, actual world PvP. It was just a raid is sitting in front of the exit to the zone and you cannot leave it. So, yeah, they kind of butchered world PvP after BFA. So yeah, we'll get this crab. I really like him. And then this is ugly Mechadome. I hate the Mechagon stuff so much. I kind of skipped. I did Undermine, but I really was not into it. I just did it like a little bit. I didn't really do any of the achievements or anything for it or the questing. But yeah, I'll have to go back and do Mechagon stuff. I did a lot of Mechagon stuff during BFA, so hopefully I don't have too much to do for this. But then we'll get the keys to the Model W for that. Maybe the Depths of Visions. I feel like I have this mount, so I might already have this. And they added back in Horrific Visions too. So. And we have to do Old Air. I should have this. I did Old Air. I did Battle with Dazorlor. I did not do Crucible of Storms. I've never seen these bosses. I don't think I've ever been in here, so I'll have to do this. I just totally skipped that raid. I just did not care. I did Eternal Palace. And I did Nyalotha. I should have done all of the dungeons. I'm on an island. I'm on island time. I probably didn't do this. I did a lot of islands, but I probably don't have the achievement. Achievements that can only be completed by one faction or the other are noted in the individual achievement sections below. They involve zone quests that require playing both Horde and Alliance to experience. Oh, so if you want to do this, if you want to get this achievement, you have to have a Horde and an Alliance character, because you can't get this achievement without it. Emma Jackson, hello, thank you for the sub, the follow there. How are you doing? How's it going today? Yeah, you have to play Horde and Alliance. That's interesting. They make you do that for the achievement. Which one is this? I'm on island time. How much progress do I have? Island. Fine. Oh god. Oh, this was for the bee? Oh god. So like, you already say just for the one achievement, you start clicking on it, and then there's an achievement in that, and there's an achievement in that. Doing pretty good? I'm doing good too. I'm glad to hear it. Had a pretty easy day so far. I had to go pick up a package, but not bad. It was supposed to rain, it did not rain, so got lucky there. What do you got planned for Saturday? Oh my god, and then they even have even more achievements in there. Oh my god. This is gonna take forever. Island time. I wish I could, like, how to describe it? Like, click on it, but keep the other one open, or be able to, like, have a back button to go back to the original achievement that I was looking at. You know what I mean? Like, I want to be able to, like, control click this to look at what this is and see if it has, like, a sub achievement. Oh, I didn't see Aries, sorry. Hey Aries, how's it going? I totally missed you, I'm sorry. Just tuned in at the BFA PvP talk. still miss the big raid fights in Nez and Mechagon. I know, I miss it so much. It was so much fun. I used to be on the quiet server, but then they merged us with the biggest Alliance heavy server on Oceanic, so World PvP just tilts me. That sucks. That sucks so much. You like join a PvP server and you're like, okay, I wanna have a challenge, and then they're just like, but what if you just never get to play? How about that? What if we merge you and change everything? You can download a back button add-on? Is there really a thing for that, for the achievements? No, I don't need anything like that. Thank you though, Emma. But yeah, it sucks when they end up merging the servers together, and you kind of like lose what you had before on that server. Like, I understand they don't want it to feel like it's a dead server and they want people around, but when you're doing PvP, it kind of sucks. At least you have the option of turning it off now, but that's a whole nother thing. The war mode and like the world PvP for BFA was like really good. I guess because that's when they just released war mode. People were like really into it, but now I think most people don't do it anymore. Or they only do it as a raid. Like, people don't just really run around solo, like everybody's always in a big raid. They do all the crates as a raid. They do the Sparks quest as a raid, like everything is done as a raid. It's no problem. Yeah, Alliance win every PvP chest because the fights are 10-1. They're not even strong, but you can't take out that many. That's how it is for me. I found that when I'm playing Horde, I can only get crates if it's very early in the morning. So here it's like, it'd be like 9 or 10 a.m. my time, so it's like super early US time. I can kind of get crates sometimes as Horde then, but then from then on, it's just, there's always a raid of Alliance. So I lose like 100% of the crates after like, I want to say 12 p.m. here. Never get in a crate as Horde. And then when I'm on my Alliance character, I get like 100% of crates. We always get the crates. There's always a raid of all Alliance on the crate, and we always get it. I don't know what it is. The Horde just are not there, and the Alliance always have a giant raid of people. So it's not like it's happened to me no matter which faction I'm on. It does happen that on Horde I never get it, and Alliance I always get it. It's very weird. Oh, I'm definitely not doing raid battlegrounds. Fuck that. It's the worst. There's more incentive to do PvP in BFA too. I don't remember why. But the Call to Arms quests and doing those big events in Nazjatar made it fun. Where you kill the elites as Horde to win. Yeah. There was like... And they also gamed it, because it was the same thing for Alliance then, where the Alliance always would turn off war mode for a week and not play, and then they would get a call to arms for world PvP, and because and that gave them like a really good piece of loot or something. I think they got like a chest that had like some loot and shit in it, so that would force them to turn on their war mode again. They would complete their quest for their call to arms and then turn war mode off again. So then the next week they would get call to arms again. They just did this. So like there was no world PvP to do except for like right at the beginning, because they would turn it off to make sure that they could get the call to arms every week. It was kind of crazy. But yeah, the Battle for Nazjatar was one of the coolest things they did. I spent so much time doing that. But, sorry. Towards the end of it, it was ruined. There's a guild called Ruin, like Ruin PvP. And they had like multiple guilds, so it was like Ruin 1, Ruin 2, Ruin, like they had a whole bunch of guilds. And their whole thing was that they ruined PvP. I don't know if that was their actual motto for their guild or what, But what happened was, it was an alliance guild, and when Battle for Nazjatar would start, they would load in several like raids of people all at once to the same shard, because like sharding, they hadn't quite figured out how to do that yet in BFA. So they would all load into the same shard and lag out the server, but they would zone in the capture points so that it didn't matter that the entire shard was lagged out, because there was such an overwhelming number of alliance that were appearing on those spots. Just auto-attacking through the lag would have them win the points, because it was so many people at once. And they did this for like the last couple months of the expansion, where you couldn't actually do Battle for Nazjatar, be like, alright, well, Ruin's here, so nobody can play on the shard, like the shard is bricked. Nobody in the entire zone can move or do anything. And then they just win. It was so bad. Didn't Alliance also get more gold in Horde? Probably. It wouldn't surprise me. It's very, very favored towards Alliance, if you haven't noticed with this expansion. You know, we get Thrall on our loading screen, and that's what we get to see as Horde. They sure as fuck ain't in the game. But that was probably the worst thing. I was like, they took such a like fun activity that I really like to do, and made it unplayable. You couldn't, there was no fighting. The entire shard was just frozen until the battle was over, and then they would all leave. And then they just did this like the whole day long. Every single battle that came up, if you were on the unlucky shard, you had to try and like join other people's groups in the Finder to try and get off of the shard that Ruin was on. After a little while, a Horde guild came up though, and was like trying to fight it. So like they were trying to do the same thing that the Alliance one was doing to try and like counterbalance it. But like it was so dead at that point, you weren't actually playing the game, you were just fucking bricking the shard. It was stupid. Even if you weren't participating in the battle, the shard was still bricked for you, so. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not really doing anything in the game right now, but yeah, I was just kind of running. It's very hard for me to like talk and go do things, because I have to read through the achievements to be able to go do anything anyway. Made it a fun game instead of just being war mode on to find rares up and getting ganked to make kill. Yeah, that's basically what it is now. Is it felt like there was stuff to do. I don't know, it was cool. But for some reason, I feel like even during BFA, just the normal war mode on stuff was pretty fun. Like there was stuff going on that made it interesting. I just thought since you could see the achievements window, it wasn't covered for you like it was for us. Yeah, sorry. Have you gotten the Jani mount? Did you get it? That's what I want. I gotta get hecked. This is where my name comes from, is like get hecked. We gotta get this one. This is the origin story right here. I only have 2 left to do for Jani. Okay. People rave about the back button add-on for achievements. I haven't gotten it because I've done all the big meta achievements. Wait, what? Oh, okay. You haven't gotten the back button. Ah, okay, I got you. So you don't need the you don't need to be able to go back out. You've already gotten them all, I see. But did you get Gmod yet? That's the real question. Alright, well, let's go back to Zandalar at the very least. I forget what side I'm on. You did get your Gmod! Well, congratulations. I'm glad you finally got it. Did you get it during the event? I did exactly 0 farming during the event. I did not go back and farm anything, anywhere. I was playing mop. Thanks to the Legacy event a few weeks ago, I got it on the first run that month. Oh, okay, gotcha, nice. The search is over, finally. I don't even know what these are. There's so many to do, I don't even know where to start. It's kind of overwhelming. I guess I should see, like, which ones I have done. But I also do just want to go find Jani first. Okay, let's see. We definitely didn't do I'm on Island time. How about Undersea Usurper? Okay, I've done a bunch of them. I feel like I tried the entire expansion to get the secret stash thing and couldn't get it. I don't remember what you had to do to, like, somebody had to be up, I think, like a special merchant. I'll have to find out. I feel like I did this on somebody. Might have. That's what I mean, it's hard to know because I played so many different characters. Feline figurines, I found 3 out of 10. Find all the lost crystalline cat figurines that Ashara was gifted because someone gave her a cat figurine one time, even though she never really liked cats. And now she what is this flavor text? It was over 300 attempts? What the? Oh, be salty when people can just buy it in BFA Remix? Oh my god. Do you think they're gonna do a BFA Remix? Maybe, hopefully I've quit. Or like, maybe we will have quit this crippling addiction by the time BFA Remix comes out. We're still gonna be playing the fucking Shadowlands remix. You ready for it? Shadowlands Classic coming up next. Okay. Aqua Team Murder Force, that's funny. Did you ever watch the show Aqua Team Hunger Force? I think that's what that's from. Oh my god, I didn't do any of this. I had to have gotten this with somebody or be close to that. There's no way that I haven't. I don't even remember how to get the Nashatar. Is there a portal up here? What the fuck is Jani? It's been so long. I've never noticed that text for the feline figurines down, but it sounds like how people own one cat or frog figurine and their friends find out and keep gifting them more. Like, you remember that they always make this joke about, like, for people's parents, they're like, oh yeah, you remember that one time you said you ate something or you liked it and now they just won't stop buying you like 10,000s of it? And, oh yeah, I like these little chocolates. And then you go over and they give you like fucking 10 bags of that chocolate and you're like, I don't need that many of them, thank you. If you hover over the Tadpoles achievement, does it tell you it was completed on a different character? Any character, no, it doesn't say. Any character in your warband can make progress towards this achievement. I know that I was working on this. I remember scaring tadpoles. I mean, I have 50 just on this character, but I kind of figured somebody else would have it. I can't believe I don't have this achievement on anyone. Or like any of these guys. Maybe they're just close. Yeah, this is Jani. It like strangles you. Greetings, Richmond. That's why all the things in my Discord server are like shiny and Richmond and things like that. Wait, how do I... How do I do the test room? Like the following task. Oh, this is just like in random places, right? Polish ringhorn hook. Looted from my ringhorn stag. Those little friends you have to level up take ages? Yeah, I figured I would have had them from somebody. Went back and did it all over again on the Alliance side because they have different rewards, separate... Well, it says that you have to have a Horde and Alliance character to do this. Some of the quests you have to do as Alliance. They have separate achieves, yeah. It's set up here, which one? I'm on island time. They involve zone quests that require playing both Horde and Alliance to experience. Achievements that can only be completed by one faction or the other are noted in the individual achievement sections below. Treasures of Zandalar locations can only be completed by Horde characters. Bow to your masters, only completed by Horde. Yeah. Okay, so Polished Ringhorn. Ringhorn Strider. Similar nearby mobs in Voldoon bouldered bluffs. After you load this item, go to blah 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 and find mysterious trash part. Voldoon bouldered bluffs. Okay. I'll go do that. Actually, though, I am gonna do actually my break really quick, and then when I come back, we will start hammering out some of these achievements. Hopefully, it'll be quick because we're super high level now. But yep, I'll be right back, guys. Okay. Ronan would also like to say hello. This one. This animal is unreal. He's like, can I just be inside of your face, actually? That would be the best. I know. Why don't you just sit in the chair? Yeah, just sit in the chair. Come on. You sit back here. There you go. Be a good kitty. Sit over there. Oh my god, he just licked me so aggressively. Ugh. Most aggressive licker. He's like, ugh. Oh my god. Okay. Ronan, what? Okay. Calm down. You're licking too much. You're being a freak. Being a freak. Yeah, I know. I hear you. Why can't I hear the game anymore, though? Ow. This is a really weird area. There's like nothing there. What are you doing? Give me a little croaks. I'm tearing my shirt. All the dinosaurs. Never got any of those. I'll let you just sit down and calm down and relax. And just chill out. You need to think about that. We need to kill a ringhorn strider. Okay, right here. The stag.
To target something first.
Is it not like 100% draw or? Moments. Focus your kills in and around the spawns and the bouldered bluffs. The others will not drop this item. Oh, okay. So they're everywhere, but it really only drops in the bouldered bluffs. I don't know where that is. Where the hell is the bouldered bluffs? Where is it? Bone. No. Well, if it told me. Okay, I really can't see it this way. There's a way to like search on the map itself. 5615. Oh, I don't have an add-on. I have to get it install an add-on for the coordinates. I guess I only have it on MOP right now. And, Good. Got some sake. I think it's like cherry blossom sake. It's really, it barely tastes like alcohol. Kinda weird. Oh, I totally forgot about the snake that lights up in the background, the lightning snake. It looks really cool when the lightning strikes it. It's neat. Why didn't we ever do anything with the Sethrak? They added in Volpera, but not the Sethrak, and I don't know why. I think everybody would have liked having the Sethrak. Neat. Where's the coordinate block? I don't see it. Oh, there we go. It is at 56:15. What that? Wait, what? Okay, yeah, it looks like it's really far up this way. I don't see anything called bouldering cliffs up here, but it does look like it's in this direction. Like all the way at the edge, I guess? Yeah, this snake thing is super cool looking. Really neat. Okay, this is the Bouldered Bluffs. It does not say that. It calls this the Slithering Gulch. Alright, and we need the Striders in here. Yeah, so if you want to get, what's it? If you want to get the Polished Ringhorn Hoof, it says to kill the Ringhorn Striders here in the Bouldered Bluffs. This area of Holdoon. At like 56:15 in the coordinates. Oh, the baby wants to catch these hands too. I don't know how long it takes to get it. Hopefully not that long. I guess we'll find out. Crops polished. It says there's a 6% chance. So I mean that shouldn't take too long. I mean they're like one shots. Hopefully I get it quickly. 6%'s not that much. Is this it? Oh my god, more resources. Looking at that makes me sick. Can't find any striders and even stags. I'll have to kill all of them. And this is her trash pile right here. One of these trash piles right there. Inside these bones, 56:15. I guess that's why you have to kill the ones around that trash pile. And maybe that doesn't work for the other ones because this is her trash pile. There's not that many though. There's only a couple. That flower? What is that? Julian's left boot. What does that do? Julian's left boot? I guess that doesn't do anything? Okay. Alright, and then I didn't expect even just this one little part to be so much grinding. Just killing some shitty little fawn thingies or striders. Thought this would be the quick part. Guess I thought wrong. There's not that many to kill here to like sit here and farm it. Yeah, all of them are dead already. What the hell? %, seemed a little low when there's only like 5. There's more over here. Like nothing over here. Some crabs.
I sense Azeroth nearby.
Oh my god, there's Azeroth nearby. I forgot about Magni. Holy shit. Azeroth's wounds champion. I don't respond very quickly. I used to farm leather working bots, or the skinning bots up here all the time during BFA. There was always like druid bots up here, and then they would get really mad. They'd come back to their computer and be like, "What are you doing?" And be like, "Murdering you, you dumb bot." Exo, hello, how's it going? Welcome. We're trying to farm Jani right now. This is a little bit difficult. But yeah, they would, where would they farm? Like somewhere over here. That would have been the hyenas, I guess. They must have been farming the hyenas. Yeah. And then I would kill them over here. Yeah, it was all the hyenas. They would like stand here and like farm all of these hyenas, and I would just kill them over and over again. I'm doing good too. What is Jani exactly? I don't know what it looks like. Do you play WoW? Jani is the scavenger Loa from Battle for Azeroth. This is and when you get the achievement, you get the ability to turn into Jani. So you turn into this and it's a mount. I do, but I'm not really farming stuff. I don't know a lot about mounts. Oh, okay. Yeah, so this was a Loa. It is a Loa in the game, Jani. And the scavenger Loa, or like the garbage Loa. And in BFA, there was trash piles like this one scattered all around the map. And when you would kill mobs around the trash pile, you would loot like a piece of garbage, essentially. But Jani wants that piece of garbage, so once you get it, there's a quest to go to these trash piles and hand it in, and there's an achievement for that, and then there's like 10,000 other achievements to do for BFA, and eventually after you do all of them for all of BFA, you get to turn into Jani, which is a Loa, which is pretty cool. How hard is it to get? It's not hard, it is time consuming. It's a lot of achievements. Yeah, hey, how's it going? Still love the Phoenix from the KT fight. I think it was KT. The Ashes of Allure. I never got it. I never farmed it either though, so to be fair, I probably went in once or twice to try and get it. Yeah, that's one of the coolest mounts in the game, definitely. It still is. But yeah, I never got that one. The Jani one, yeah. I've never seen anybody with it either because they released it, I think, this expansion for like 3 expansions ago. I don't think a lot of people don't even know who Jani is. So it was a very strange decision to release, but it was really good for collectors. But it basically makes you go back and do everything from BFA. You have to do every raid, all of them, like the whole way through. And then you have to do all of this just like random shit. You have to do all the dungeons. I think you have to do the expeditions. And then just like random things too. Am I standing? Yes, I'm standing up. The standing desk. So my cat can sit. The precious kitten can sit there. My little old man. Yeah, you. You're the little old man. If you come back, are you thinking about coming back? Are you feeling the WoW itch again? If I come back, I'm gonna get the Oni mount too. Oni had a mount? I never remember that. Oh. Yeah, I did not farm that either. She has a lot in common with her mother, except for the being killed and reanimated. But she is young still. Gloria. She's a lot like her mother, but she still has time to be killed and reanimated, if you know what I mean. Hey TBL, how's it going? Not much height difference, just a lot more. Wow. There's a lot of fidgeting. I can't stand still. I'm definitely like a very fidgety person. I can't like sit still. Thinking about it, miss the PvP. Oh, well, PvP is very, very different now than it was in Classic, but it's still fun. I still PvP all the time. I was doing PvP last night. Right? Yeah. Just came back 2 days ago after quitting from Legion. So much has changed. Oh my god, yeah, so much has changed since Legion. It's been crazy. I don't even know where to suggest people start for coming back after all that time. Just a lot. I guess it depends on what you want to do in the game. Alright, I had to wait for these striders to respawn as part of the achievement, so I have to kill these striders, and then they maybe drop some trash, and then I hand that in to Jani. But there's only a 6% drop chance, and Jani, and I mean, there's only like 6 striders, so it's not good odds. And it's only the striders, but I have to kill all of them just so like they respawn. That's unfortunate to hear. I missed 2-shot backstabbing priest. Yeah, that's not a thing anymore. I beat the rogues now. That's actually pretty recent. It's still. I mean, I didn't get 2-shot with a backstab, but rogues definitely used to kick the shit out of me. But now I can actually win. It depends on the rogue, obviously, but I have a shot. It isn't just like, oh, it's a rogue I've lost. It's like, if you're not better than me, then you're not gonna win this. Join random group to server hop, or does that not work anymore? I think they have to be in your area, so I'd have to find a group that's here. I don't think that like they change all the time the way that like layering and sharding works, and sometimes I think you have to be like in the same zone for it to move you to a different layer. And I'm doing stuff in BFA, so it's not the current expansion. There would probably not be anything up here that I could even go into. Yeah, there's like almost no groups up either. That's all of them. That's all the pre-made groups available. It's all bee farming and sparks. It's all changed. Like farming the 0.05% red whelpling pet from what? Oh my god, no thank you. I was farming in Mop. I was farming the green one in Feralis, and I think I spent like 2 hours on it, and I was like, I'm just not gonna do that, actually. Let's just not. But yeah, do you think you'll actually come back to WoW? Did you watch anything for the new expansion, the Midnight, when they did Gamescom? Oh, Aries, are you back? Or no? I just wanted to know. Damn, there's like no striders. Get back here. We're gonna kill you. Not having a good time finding these. They don't respond very quickly. I guess I could see where the other one is and just go back and forth while I'm waiting for them to respawn. So what's the other one I need? Taking the lower road. That's the lower road. All of these are like horrible dad jokes. Alright. Some of these are pretty funny. Like one of them is like stealing somebody's shoe. Like some dwarf shoe. And he's like, where's my shoe? And you turn into Jani and you steal his shoe and run away. It's pretty funny. Taking the lower road. Survive Johnny's prank. Yes, so some of it isn't collecting items, some of them are pranks. So this one is survive Johnny's prank on the Amaki trolls. If you lose your sword, this guy is returned to Johnny for another. So we'll go do that and come back while these are respawning. It's not that far away. It's just the next zone over. I didn't know if it was like on the other continent or not, so. But it's just in Nazmir. We'll be back. Yeah, it's 6%. That might take me a little while. Maybe I'll do that some other time. I have a million other achievements I need to do anyway, so might be better for me to do that another time. Welcome back, Aries. Oh, I was gonna say, what do you think of the new Demon Hunter spec as a Demon Hunter player? When I saw that, I was like, oh, I immediately was like, oh, Aries. I wonder what she thinks about this. I go over here, the darkness. Do you find yourself being more active while standing and playing? I was considering getting a standing desk. Yeah, I try to stop myself when I'm streaming from like swinging around too much. But as you can see, I'm not very successful. So yes, I am significantly more active standing. There's no way I can just stand here like. Look, I just can't. There's no way. I definitely like wiggle. It's just uncomfortable to like stand really still. So I've had standing desks for forever, and I would definitely recommend getting one. They're really expensive compared to what they used to be. There used to be a company called Jarvis that sold really reasonably priced. They were like $500 for a really nice desk. And they don't sell their lower tier versions anymore. So they're like $1,000 to get them now. Unless you get a much smaller one. I need a gigantic desk. I'm one of those people that like I need like 6 lengths worth of me when I'm doing things because I just spread everything out and I get like really flustered if I don't have room for stuff. So I need a very big table for a desk. So it kind of sucks now because it's so much more expensive. I left behind the one I had in the US. Which I think it was like $500 when I got it. If I wanted to get the similar one now, it's like, I think it's like 1,400 euros for me to buy it right now. It's kind of crazy. If you can find a cheaper one that's not like that, I would suggest it. I got screwed on this one because the sitting height is too high for me. The lowest setting to sit is too high. And they misrepresented how high their desk was at the lowest setting. Like, I measured it. And even it tells you, actually. There's like a screen on here. You guys can't see it. I can't show you. There's a screen that tells you how many centimeters high it is. And it's higher than what they advertise on the site. So I got super screwed by that, unfortunately. Because my hands are constantly like put up too high. But I also try to like stand because it hurts my wrist to be sitting. Yeah, the standing desk I saw here was pretty small. Yeah, they tend to be like smaller. You also gotta be careful sometimes when you look online. They'll sell them in parts so that like you'll think you are getting the whole desk, but it's just the top. Like it's just the top part. Because you can buy like the legs and the top separately. I don't know, how do you get this? It says he's here, but I don't see anyone. Who are you? What are you doing? IG the cursive. IG. Doesn't look like I need him for anything. Okay, but yeah, I was trying to find. What's this? Use the mysterious trash pile and accept the quest from Jani. The road and run northeast. Suddenly got so bright out, I can't see anything. Too bright. Oh, is this like where you go to during the quest and not the actual quest? Okay, yeah, this is the trash pile. Oh, there it is. Okay, here's the trash pile. I couldn't find it. Okay, so Johnny's trash pile. We're taking the lower road. Right here at like 5374. Down here. A little trash. Front of that big building. Next to all the broken trees. But I cannot interact with it. Says you need to complete a pre-quest first. I only have like one other one to do. The starting point for this is currently at 5474. Standing at the trash pile facing north. Can you get them to make up for it if it was false advertising? I probably could, but it's too much of a story to get into at this point again. But when I moved in, it was the first thing that I had ordered before moving into this apartment, and it took the longest time for me to get it after. Like, it took me so long to actually receive the desk because they wouldn't deliver it to me. They wouldn't give me my deliveries. They kept sending the deliveries back. I don't know why. Because I guess because my name wasn't on the door yet, they wouldn't let me take the delivery, even with my ID. And then it was insanely difficult to put together. Like, after a month of waiting to get all of the pieces. Oh, and every time they delivered it, they wouldn't put it here. They would deliver it, like, really far away. And then you had to, like, carry home this heavy, it's like solid bamboo. to the store. There was no way for me to return it afterwards is the issue. So even if I returned it, there was no way for me to return it. It was going to be like impossible for me to return it. So I was like, it's just a loss. I'll just take it. Such big items, a bit hard to just send back for a refund, but it'd be nice if they could offer some compensation. Yeah, I left a review about it and nobody said anything. Like, it was just nothing. So, yeah. But it's the thing where, like, if you have a short torso, you need your desk to be really low. People with long torsos, it doesn't matter about your height, it's just the length of your torso that's important. So people with shorter torsos need a much lower desk than people with longer torsos. So I have a short torso. I am only legs. I'm just walking legs. That's it. I don't know why I can't do this quest though. It says that there's some other prerequisite, but it doesn't actually name what it was. Because I've done all the other ones. Yeah, it says that I should just have to click on it, but I cannot. Same, yeah. Do you know how this one works, Aries? Taking the low road? I can't click on this trash pile. And I've done all these other ones. Because all the trash piles and associated mobs are in quest areas, except for taking the lower road where you have to click on the trash pile. It doesn't come from a drop. Seems broken. Not working. I don't see any, like, comments about people having to do anything for it. Walking legs, short torso, yeah. Have you done the campaign on that tune? Probably? Like what, how much of what campaign? Cause she's definitely done a lot, like she's done all of these other things for Jani already. War Within, BFA. I've done this much, I guess, for BFA. Do I need to have done more? Person says they just can't see them. And they got it by changing their lower. I'll send you one of the comments on Discord? Okay. Yeah, I mean, I guess I could try on a different character that maybe is further along in that campaign, but... Oh, let me go back to the starters then. Man, all this time and we didn't even achieve anything of the very first achievement we're trying to do. This is gonna take forever. if you want to unlock Jani's trash piles, get hacked in any character. But it says have get hacked as the very first thing, but I'm trying to unlock get hacked. Like, that's how I'm trying to. Right? If you want to unlock the trash piles, have get hacked on any character. Like, that's the first step. It says complete this, but I'm trying to complete this, and that's the one that's broken. I figured maybe that's why it wasn't interactable and you need to do something else. Yeah. Maybe it's the campaign thing. I can try on a different character. I don't know what other character to try it on though. Like, I had so many different mains. I don't know which one I did anything on. All I know is I played this one a ton during the Nazjatar season. So maybe she didn't do the earlier stuff to be able to do anything with Jani. But yeah, I had like a druid, a monk, a mage, a rogue, 2 shamans, a warlock. There's a lot of other characters I played as mains throughout the expansion. A paladin, like there was a lot. Damn. Okay. This is gonna be an achievement, alright. You gotta really want this one, huh? That is tough. I played a lot of BFA and this is still gonna take me an eternity. I couldn't imagine coming back to do this not having played this in the current expansion. There's another comment that literally says taking the lower road just requires you to click on the trash pile. Yeah, I can't click on it though, unfortunately. I guess I could try it on a different character. Let's see. I think it was 5474, yeah. There was just a trash pile there. I could see the trash pile. Alright, who the hell did I play? I would have done Jani. Maybe my druid? I don't have any idea who I was playing. I haven't played my druid as a main in forever. But I know that I did play it a lot because she is a Zandalari druid, so I was so excited when the Zandalari druids came out because I wanted to be a fucking dinosaur. I was so hyped to be a dinosaur. Now I'm so hyped to be the Heronir because penguins are my favorite animal. And they get a pangolin form and I have to be a pangolin. Unfortunate, because druid is definitely not what I would consider a main character for me, but if I can be a pangolin, maybe it is now. But yeah, the Zandalari racials are shit, unfortunately. They still have really cool forms though. And their aquatic form is super cool. I don't know if everybody has seen their aquatic form, but this is their aquatic form. Super neat. Alright, get over here. See if we can do it on the druid. Okay, it works on another character and not on that character. This person has completed 2 chapters. But it might not even have to do with the chapters, like the campaign chapters. It might just be like, I'm pretty sure there was a quest line to do to talk to Jani that was not like campaign related, but like there was just a line of quests you had to do eventually to go talk to her and like do some prank with her or whatever, and then maybe I didn't do that on my priest because I can interact with it here. So there's something specific you have to do before. Probably whatever quest line leads you up to talking to Jani in the first place. But I made her way after because I started playing that character just during the Nazjatar zone, so that would have been way after the expansion launch. Yeah, here we go. Okay. So there's a trash pile here, 5474 for taking the lower road. Oh, hey, let's get hacked, right? And get hacked. Yeah, okay, taking the lower road. And that's here in Nazmir. Greetings, rich man. What brings you to this shrine of scavengers? This road not be traveled much anymore, except by those that serve the bloodlower. They be fools. I be wanting my fun from those fools. Go to the spot I be marking for you and plant this cursed coin. The silly blood trolls be seeing it and give us a laugh when they try to pick it up. Be making sure that no other creature see you, or else it'd be a quick trip back to the arms of Jani. Okay. There was a lot of things it said that you could do to do this. To make it easy. I'm stuck. So if you're a druid, you can type cast space prowl and it will put you into stealth, even though you are Jani. You're your little prank Jani form. Curse of Jani form. So you can hide easily. That is where the hecks come from. That's where Sam Heck comes from. Because she does, or he does his little pranks and then he just says heck after. Here's your origin story for my name. The aquatic form is cute, it is. I'm heading to the same spot to check if I can interact. Okay. I think it's the first comment under Get Hacked on Wowhead mentions the 2 quests you have to do to unlock Jani. If you need it on another tune, yeah, I think you have to probably unlock her. Yeah, it was easy on Druid. You can just actually just press cast prowl, even though you don't have access to your bar. You can just type it. Well done, Richmond. You're gonna take those idiots forever to be getting out of this mess. You've earned my favor. Yeah, he's always like, here be a sign of me favor. I don't know why I love this. I just love this level. This is my favorite one. It's just so weird. Alright, 1 down. One down of 1 achievement. Down. Yeah, I have not really played this character too much. I mained her a little bit at the beginning of Dragonflight as a Feral Druid, and Feral Druid was actually the worst spec in the entire game when I mained it in DF, and then I just stopped playing Druid after that. I was like, it is way too difficult to play Feral to be the worst fucking spec in the game. It was like literally, like if you looked at the chart, just like the absolute most dog shit spec in the game. I was like, how did this happen to me? I don't know. It was so bad. It was so bad that I ended up healing. You know it's bad when I healed. I don't even have like my buttons set up on this character. What the hell am I? I'm in Resto? Why the fuck am I in Resto? What in the world? Oh, I was probably doing time walking. Yeah, I liked being a dinosaur. I thought their dinosaur, like their moonkin form was fun. You didn't have to be a boom king. You could actually be something like cool. I liked it. I'll peck you to death. Oh, it actually pacifies you? That's lame. Excuse this character's transmog, I have not played it. I did like just some time walking at some point to get her to 80 and that was it. Disgusting. I wonder if these are worth anything. What gold? Not bad. Curse. This is a cursed farm run. I think that was the last one that I could kill. That one is shared though. Like I can just do this on everyone, so that's good at least. I was worried that like only one character would have those achievements and I would have to like log into them separately. Well, I forgot about the star moss that grew on the walls. It's kind of funny. Didn't give me the star moss. Okay. Well, I mean, we got something done. Very little, but something. We did do, I did a Mythic Plus earlier, and I got the trinket upgrade at least, so that's good. But, I'm gonna end it off there for today. I will be back tomorrow night. Thank you guys for coming to hang out tonight. What'd you say? Trying to find the last few items I need from Wares and Koresh, and they're not dropping. They never drop when you want them to. It'll be like 3 expansions from now, and you'll be like, I'm still trying to farm those Koresh mobs over there. But yeah, I'll be back tomorrow night, and I hope you guys have a good rest of your Saturday, and we'll see you all later.